This is the new Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now, I gotta say, I'm not very impressed with this. It's not what we were looking for a game. It's mainly creative class. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's look at this. Um, hold on 1 second. Okay. So yeah, it's just not what we were expecting. Um, at least not what I was expecting. This is it's trash. It's trash. I mean, uh, let's take assault rifles. Uh, 5 assault rifles. Normally in a Call of Duty game they give you 5, 6, sometimes 7. But on the low end, on the cheap end, they give you 5. SMGs, okay, there's 5 SMGs. We got the MX9, not a very good gun, kind of relatable to a crummier version of a MP5. We got the GSK, which is relatable to like another MP5 Tommy gun variant. Spitfire. Spitfire. This was a lot like the Vepr, I believe it was, in Black Ops 3. Um, it's not horrible, but it's just got a super high rate of fire. It's really hard to be accurate with this gun. This is the Cordite, and kind of comparable to like a PDW or a P90, I guess, if you will. Again, not a very fantastic gun. I mean, and then we got this little goofy SOG 9mm. Kind of, I guess, would be a crappier rip-off of like an MP7 or something of that nature, or like like a little Uzi or something. Assault rifles, the ICR 7. Now this is, we've seen the ICR in Black Ops 3. I believe that one was the ICR 8. This is more of like a M4 ACR type of variant, combination deal. But it's not that great. They definitely they really nerfed all the weapons in this game comparable to others. The Rampart 17. This is a full auto assault rifle. It's more, I don't know, more comparable to almost like a Scar, but that's what I think it is. It's kind of like the Scar H, or the Scar L actually. We have the KN57, which obviously this is an AK variant. Again, it's kind of nerfed in this game. It's just not very. All the guns are not very powerful. It takes. I mean, I play hardcore, and it still takes a reasonable amount of, puncture to, to kill someone. Then we have the Vapor. It's almost like another M4 variant. Kind of like an M4 AR variant. Smaller, little better mobility and whatnot. A little better firepower, or fire rate, I should say. This thing, the Maddox RFB, is that of like a FAMAS, maybe, kind of a bullpup rifle. Tactical rifles, this is something new. It's basically semi-auto. assault rifles, or I shouldn't even say the word assault rifle because it's wrong terminology. But the Auger DMR, very slow rate of fire. Um, I've used it a couple times. Nothing amazing. The ABR 223. This is obviously like an Steyr AUG, or the AUG futuristic version, obviously. But I haven't used this gun a whole too lot. But apparently, it is a 3-round burst tactical rifle. Then we have the Swordfish, which this is a lot like the M8, but instead of a classic style, it's more of a bullpup rifle. This is a 4-round tactical rifle. Then for the heavier weapons, light machine guns, we have the Titan, which we've seen this gun before. You know, it's kind of comparable to like a futuristic saw. You know, not horrible, but nothing great. We have Hades. I didn't really get a whole too lot of time to play around with this one. It looks cool, but we'll have to see it in action. The VKM 750, again, is almost like another saw. Sniper rifles, we have the Paladin HB50, which this is very comparable to like a Barrett 50 cal, futuristic version, obviously. We have the Outlaw, which this is it's like a cylinder, bolt action cylinder, cylinder fed, almost like a revolver. Haven't really used that one. The SDM, this is obviously like a M14 or M21, if you will. Haven't used that one either. And we have the Kashka, which this is a lot like, you know, a futuristic version of the Dragunov. Haven't got to use that one either. I'm not a big sniper guy, but out of the weapons that I have used, so far I haven't been very impressed. Secondaries, we have the Strafe, or the Strife, like a 45 Sig, or like a, you know, Sig Sauer FN type of pistol. This thing actually is pretty awesome. Like I'm surprised they made it as good as it is, especially in hardcore. I mean, I've used this gun a lot in hardcore already. I mean, I'm not a huge, you know, not, you know, high level yet, but this gun it's fairly reasonable for hardcore. I think in core it's like a you know, 2, 3, 4 shot kill, depending on how accurate you are. The RK7, this is obviously like the M93, which we've seen in previous Call of Duties, except it does not have the stock or the arm brace, which would be behind it. I've used this gun a couple times. It's, you know, we've seen it in Black Ops 3 before. This is more of an updated version. Then we have the Mozu. This gun, I got to use it in the new Battle Royale mode in Blackout, and it's not what you want to rely on. It's a little 6-shooter. But it's nothing great. Aesthetically, it doesn't even look that good either. I don't think it looks goofy. But no, for the creative class, like for gear, I don't really understand. Maybe I haven't played it enough, but I don't understand why they felt that this was even needed. Like, this is just something that, like, okay, equipment charge and specialist weapons recharge faster. Or, you know, equipment charge, that's what it does. The equipment and specialist weapons recharge faster. Stim shot, this is something that in the new Call of Duty you have to heal yourself, so it adds a little more of a tactical, approach. Whether you're in combat and you're taking fire and you're exchanging rounds with an enemy, um, and you both took damage. Well, you have to choose if you want to oppress them and push forward with limited health, or if you want to retreat and pull back and heal yourself with them having the opportunity to heal themselves as well. So, a little bit of a different spin, but this stim shot here is you basically you juice yourself up to heal yourself. The ComSec device, score streaks are earned at a discounted cost, so this is like kind of like Hardline, what we've seen in previous Call of Duties. Body armor, increased protection from initial bolt damage, reduced movement speed while equipped. So I haven't, because I'm a hardcore guy, and I haven't really messed around with core yet. But I haven't really figured out like if this is just something that like you're supposed to equip yourself, or if it's just automatic each time you spawn. But I guess this is like a slimmer version of Juggernaut, which, And then we have the acoustic sensor. This is enemy movements are easier to hear, which can be helpful. I think that enemy movements, and from the sound of it when I run around in this game, I think that it's pretty loud already. So most people wear headphones and headsets nowadays anyway, so I don't see the huge necessity for that. Special issue equipment, these are more of like your grenades and stuff. Now, they really they really kind of chinsed it down. They really reduced it on grenades. Like there's no real opportunity to have be loaded up with a bunch of grenades. You have the what is this here? TAC deployment. Okay, so you have the trophy system. We all know what that does. The combat axe, frag grenade, Molotov cocktail, and the concussion grenade. Now, you'll notice that frag grenades, Molotovs, and combat axe, that was all always one type of like a lethal equipment or a lethal grenade that we were able to use in previous Call of Duties. And then separately was more of the tactical grenades and tactical equipment that would fit, the trophy system and the concussion grenade. But now you'll notice that they're all part of the same bracket. They're all it's all the same. So you gotta pick and choose it. They kind of reduced that. Wild cards we're all familiar with. There's primary wild cards now. They just divided it up pretty much. There's secondary wild cards. There's perk wild cards. Haven't really got a whole lot of time to play around with that, but score streaks, the RCXD, the Dart, UAV, and you'll notice that the UAV is at 550 points now, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but in previous Call of Duty games we've seen it be at like, 350, 400 sometimes. So it's a little more difficult to get a UAV. Care package is at 600, which again we've seen it be at 500 before. Counter UAV is at 650, which that's an astronomical amount of points for a counter UAV. Hellstorm, we've all seen that. Again, this is a little higher now. It's at 850. You have to get 850 points. In previous games, it's been at 750 and 700. Lightning Strike is at 900. That sounds about right, but I know I've seen the lightning strike be accessible after 700 or 800 points. The sentry, this is at 950 points, which that sounds about accurate, I guess. Drone squad, call in a squadron of drones that are outfitted with machine gun turrets. Okay, so that's like one of the Hornets or whatever that we've seen in the past. Mantis, heavily armored robot that can be remote controlled. So I assume that this is kind of like, you know, I forget what they're called in Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2, but like they're like the ARX or something like that. I'm assuming it's something of that nature, or kind of like the Goliath that we've seen before. Sniper's Nest, we've seen that before. Calling a support helicopter, support heli snipers. We have the attack chopper. We all know what that is. The Thresher, an AI piloted strafe run that lays heavy machine gun and rocket fire. That actually sounds pretty cool. Strike team, 2 elite armored soldiers drop in from a chopper and clear out a position. That actually sounds pretty cool too. I'm not even gonna lie, but it's kind of like, I guess, dogs or you know, those ram robots that we've seen in the past. Then we have the gunship, which is be the gunner at close for air support gunship. That's 1,600 points. So score streaks actually seem like they're pretty reasonable, except for the price. Price is a little hefty on some of these, but they seem pretty badass. They seem reasonable as far as they're not like super overpowered or anything like that, or just, you know, ridiculous. So we're gonna jump into a match here and do hardcore as usual. I guess we'll just do regular hardcore team deathmatch. Now, guys, I do want to tell you that as we speak, these kids are getting on here, and they're getting better and better at this game as they learn the maps and get their mods for their guns and all that. So right now we're jumping in a firing range, which this is a remake from previous games. I believe it was in Black Ops 2, actually.
Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 1. See, there you go.
Fight. Win. Profit. We're winning this.
Oop, didn't mean to tag you there, my fault. Ooh.
We're behind. We're full ahead.
Caught me reloading.
Hostile UAV circling.
Alright.
We've lost control.
Yeah, they got that position locked down pretty good right now.
We've taken control.
See, I don't like the fact that you don't have any grenades. You're not given any grenades whatsoever. Just it's all gun. I mean, in one sense, it's kind of nice because it relies on, you know, raw skill with just only firearms. But at the same time, it's like I like to be able to toss a grenade before I walk in and clear a building, or if I'm going around a corner. I mean, it's very helpful to have something, whether it's a stun grenade or a frag grenade, a semtex, something. I mean, whew! Barely got that guy. Come on! That a fucking connection glitch. Come on now. Right in the middle.
We're losing the fight. We have the advantage.
Ooh! Alright, alright.
Enemy UAV above. We're behind.
Watch out there, Extra Crispy. I think he's around that corner. Yep, you got him. No? You didn't get him? Woo! I think it's definitely nice to run with an SMG on this map, though. There's not too many areas that require too long of range, and you need a rifle.
Net call. Hostile sentry working.
Whoa! How in the hell did I just get set on fire? That was
Don't let them take
not
you down.
cool, man.
Hostile lightning strike targeting active. Enemy lightning strike inbound.
Haha, yeah, right. Got me with the flamethrower, huh? Come on now. Come on now. Now what gun is that? Okay. So there is quick draw on certain submachine guns now. That's one thing I just haven't figured out yet is certain submachine guns only have certain attachments available, or certain any guns. I mean, not every gun has the same attachment, which I can understand for certain purposes, but like a suppressor, you can't get a suppressor for you can't get a suppressor for any assault rifles or any rifles for that matter. Like you just I mean, snipers, you can't put a suppressor on a sniper anymore. Like that's
We're only as good as our intel.
so disappointing. We'll try out the ICR.
Special Forces, you are cleared hot.
I don't believe I've played this map yet. Whoa, he's getting me through a wall.
We have the advantage.
I'm over here bleeding out and shit.
We're losing the fight. We've pulled ahead.
Ooh! Little inaccurate there. That's okay. That's okay. We'll get it back. Way off on that one. I was a little more on point. A little quick draw there for you. He was all the way up at the podium ready to give a speech. Wow, I gotta do something with my sensitivity or something, man, because my accuracy is just not very good right now. Let me tell you. Definitely got to make some changes to that. That guy was like literally just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I just happened to be passing through and had a chance to spot him. Now, you can ride ATVs in the new Blackout version, but you can't seem to ride them in multiplayer. Hey, thanks, bro. Oh shit, I didn't even mean to. My fault. I just I wanted to hit you back once, you know, just didn't want to kill you. I'm over here killing my teammates and shit, man. That's not cool. Whew! Got him. Ooh, you scared me there, man. Scared me. Scared me. Damn you. Should've got both of you. Alright, now my accuracy is getting a little better. Oh, oh, teammate down. That was a nice shot. A nice play there for you.
Hostile RCXD spotted.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. All right. Whew. Someone just gotta try to get a crack shot on me. Got him. I'm not letting you get away that fast. Where'd you go? Oh yeah, I seen that guy right there too, damn it. Running around in a pack. Well, at least my controller stopped vibrating because holy smokes. This Got dropped with a headshot. Okay.
We're behind. You know what to do.
I like how they just pulled that off. We're behind. You know what to do though. Alright, well he's obviously got that area pretty locked down now, because that's the second time I've died from this fool. Now, yep. Bummer!
AOR is lost. Mission is Charlie Foxtrot.
Well, there you have it, guys. There was a good 2 matches for you. And, I mean, there's definitely a lot more to be shown. I mean, zombies, yeah, I'll make another video about that. And then I'll make another video about blackout mode as well. You guys can catch me on those 2 modes another time. I'll try to get another video up for you guys sometime within the next couple days or so, and we'll run through those modes. But I really gotta say, overall, I'm not very impressed. I think that Treyarch has kind of lost their touch since the old days of Call of Duty World at War and Call of Duty Black Ops, the original. I think that they have just lost their creative aspect, and now they're trying to reduce what they're giving you instead of being plentiful with the amount of things that they give you, with what you can do and what weapons you have at your disposal. I think that it's just not as high of an amount as it used to be. But with that, I do appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you again.